Kanye sitting in the lobby. I'm sitting down doing an interview. This nigga started spitting freestyle. Ridiculous. He said to me, you want me to keep going? I said, shit, yeah, you better keep going.
You got it.
Listen, sitting right next to me, going in. He took the mic and started going. And then a couple of years later, College Dropout came out. Niggas talk about me so much at barbershop, they forget to get their haircuts. The streets is fair enough. Niggas is square enough. That's a verse that he spit to me. That I have on my video, on my DVD. He put it on the album before it even came out. So I'm like, we got some gems, man. Speaking of gems, I got Jim Jones, Capo.
Wow.
Capo told me he was a rapper, and I laughed at him. I said, he ain't no rapper, man. That's Cam.
Capo nice.
That's Cam and them.
Big up Jim Jones, man. That's my nigga, man.
Jules and all them. They're rappers. He's like, yo, watch out. All right. That's how he said it. All right. Ballin'.
That ugly money. That ugly money. Yeah. Say it's that ugly money.
This is the Ugly Money Podcast. This is about the process of success. Everything between your first dollar and your first million. That's ugly money.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to yet another episode of the Ugly Money Podcast. I am your host, Ugly Money Nietzsche. This episode is being brought to you by Engorge Rejuvenation Tea, promoting erections, improving stamina, size, endurance, and libido. Go to engorge.com. That's EN-GORG.com. All natural male supplement if you really want to put that pressure down. And I got some guys that are straight pressure today, man.
Loud, wake up America, shake up America,
Big Stepper,
and check the goddamn freshest.
Daddy
Big
Biggs is here.
Shout out to Ugly Money. Listen, there's no money out here getting money in ugly. Right now we got $1 billion ugly blood clot money in the
It's a lot of money in the building. And to my father, right? Boss, entrepreneur. The coochie king of the world. Woo!
I take that.
Frank Coleone is here!
Check it in. Smell me? Y'all can smell me through the camera. Hold on. We got some shit to talk about.
And right in front of me, film director. This is the boss's table today, gentlemen. He is also a boss. Owner. Mr. Parlay is here!
Woo! Peace, kings and queens. We up here at Ugly Money, man, podcast. We're going to bring y'all some real gems tonight, dropping some science. Let's go.
And I'm also joined by my protege. If I'm Jordan, he's Kobe. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about if I'm Akon, he's T-Pain.
Come on, man. Get in there.
Hold on. If I'm Jay-Z, he's Kanye. Biz Just Chill is in the building.
Yes, sir. What they do. You boy Biz Just Chill, what they do.
I
see him with the Ugly Money T-shirt. And I see him with the roses hat and all that.
You know,
looking fly as ever.
we got to rep the brands, man.
Come on, closer now.
Now, Biz is from Florida, so we'll start in Florida. Frank, talk to me about Florida.
Man, Florida, man. Well, Jacksonville
Duval.
is something to reckon with. So I be trying to explain to these cats, man. Duval falls in the middle, 5 hours from Miami, 5 hours from Atlanta. Right, we in the middle. We the heart of this shit. I'm finna provide that structure.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying? So, Duval, Jacksonville, Florida.
Yes, sir.
We are Florida. We Florida, baby.
Now, you can go anywhere in the world. I was literally in Korea, stationed there in the military. And there's a couple of cities that you can say there's always going to be somebody in the building from there, right? Mm-hmm. So one of them is, where Brooklyn at?
In the house.
It's always. It's always somebody from Brooklyn, right? But if you ask what Duval at, it's always somebody back there that says, Duval. It's like it's in unison. So Frank, like, just talk to me about growing up there. You know what I'm saying? Like becoming Frank Coleone coming out of Duval.
Oh, man. Jumped off the porch at an early age, 13. Had 2 jets at the same time, 14. My mama told me, hey, well, time to be a man. So I jumped out there and I did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I always was the type of guy that wanted to hustle to stop hustling. So when I jumped off the porch, I always had a plan. Like, I got to be an entrepreneur.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Not knowing which way God was gonna take me.
Yes, sir.
But he threw me in the coochie game. Hey, man. Fresh out the port, 18.
18 years
Me
old.
and my brother brought our first business, and it was a coochie club.
Goddamn right.
I ain't know nothing about it. I knew about coochie.
Yes, sir.
Because I started at 13.
Yes, sir.
But I ain't know nothing about managing the coochie.
Right.
But then, you know,
manage the coochie, I'll
I
tell you
managed the coochie. You know what I'm saying? And then I realized that coochie was a commodity.
Come on.
It ain't never going out of business. It's an asset. You know what I'm saying? Two things ain't never gonna go out of business: coochie and caskets.
Come on.
You understand what I'm
I'm
saying?
taking notes.
Yeah. I got a whole playbook over here now.
Now, for those brothers that are L7s, squares, what is the Coochie Club?
Strip club.
Yes, sir.
I call it a coochie club because, you know, that's what keep the dollars coming in.
So-
and another thing, you know,
Yeah.
it was equivalent to the trap house. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
it was
sir.
the same type of money. So I was comfortable with saying, all right, I was comfortable with saying, all right, time for me to exit the trap house and
Yes, sir.
enter the coochie house.
Come on.
You understand what I'm saying? So, hey, shit. So, look, I learned by trial and error, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know nothing about no laws, no rules until Vice came. And Vice said, you're going to list the rules you were supposed to do. You can't do this, do that, do this, and the other. But I haven't been there butt naked, because you said strip club. That's like, hey, strip, take it off. Take it off.
Come on.
But, you know, in Jacksonville, they got to put you in your bag. To go in your bag. Want to go in your bag?
Now he a star. That nigga got on Fendi. That motherfucker rich too.
It's pimping.
Big pimpin'.
Had to put him up.
Yeah, come on close to the mic so we can hear you good, man.
Anyway, learned through trial and error. You know what I'm saying? Learned the game, whatever. And I started putting together a formula because when we first started, all other clubs had liquor. We only had beer and wine, so I had to be creative. You know what I'm saying? I had to come up with different concepts of making my girls the baddest bitches in the building. You know what I'm saying? We used to you know, rent the stretch F-350 limousine with the pool in the back.
With the pool in the back.
Oh man, stinking on them. We stinking on them, and roll up on them and let them know all my bitches dressed in how they supposed to be dressed. Bigg Rankin always fuck with me about my.
Shouts out OG Bigg Rankin.
Bigg Rankin, my big dog. He always fuck with me about my trench, my fur coat.
Come on.
It was a trench.
I
But
drink.
it was a fur.
Yes,
At
sir.
least I thought it was a fur. It looked like a fur. Right. It purred like a fur.
So at 18, so you mean to tell me at 18 years old, you founded your first strip club?
Yeah.
Fresh out the goddamn sandbox.
Fresh off the porch, you know what I'm saying? I always had ambition. Me
Yes,
and this
sir.
guy right here, Rest in Paradise, Mob Boss, we always had ambition. We was different. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that Meech and Terry, them dudes right there,
Yes, sir.
they remind me so much of me and bruh, you know what I'm saying? And just through us being so loyal to each other, it taught us how to be loyal to the world, to the streets, to our city, you know what I'm saying? And that comes with a multitude of blessings, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you give, you get. And I had to figure it out.
And so,
I had my bumps and I had my roller coaster ride, but I'm still standing.
hey brother, hey, you shining, sir. Hey, you shining, sir. And speaking of the shine, who is that on your charm? Let's talk about Mob Boss.
That's my brother. That's Mob Boss. He passed away 2011. Got murdered 2011, and we started this shit together. And I told him I ain't gonna never quit until we reach the goals that we set. You know what I'm saying? And I'm there. Like I said, I had a lot of bumps in the road, but it was a learning experience. I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? But keeping his name alive. I got a nonprofit I named after him. His real name, Lamarco Wilcox.
Okay.
And I took that MOB because his name is Mob Boss, and I made it Men of Balance.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to have balance. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
sir.
You can't just have the fucker in your life. You got to have a little G.
You got the good, you got to have the bad.
Preach.
Yeah. I tell him G-O-D. G-O-D is my D-O-G.
Come on.
You know what I mean? You can both
Amen, brother.
do nothing without it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Amen, brother. Now, strip clubs are an interesting place.
It's my church.
Trust me, that's how I kick it too.
You know, some careers and dreams are made and some are crushed. You know, I can remember a young lady from a small city in Alabama, and I remember I was doing clubs out there, and I told her, I said, hey, baby, you know, you over here popping and dropping in this club or whatever, you need to come to Atlanta and get you some real money. And it took her about a year, but she listened to me. Mm-hmm. And at the time, she was staying in the trailer park with her mama. Yeah. And by the time I saw that girl again, she was on the pole at Magic City. Mm-hmm. She was driving, I want to say a Tesla now, mm-hmm. and she had her own condo in Atlanta. And she probably barely was 22. Talk to me about some of the come-ups in the strip club that a girl can see.
Well, you know, one, like I tell you, I roll with G.O.D., so my whole idea when I got in the strip club business, not to turn hoes into bitches, you know what I'm saying, but turn bitches to bosses.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like
that shit, Daddy.
I like that.
And a lot of the chicks, one of my questions when they came, wanted to dance, what you doing it for? Why you want to get in this game? Because it's a game to eat you up and spit you out. You know what I'm saying? So it was based on their answer, you know what I mean, that I said, okay, I'm going to give you a try. A lot of the girls with the fam, you know what I'm saying, they was in college trying to pay for their books, you know what I mean? Some needed to make some quick money. Some had some kids. They had to, you know what I'm saying, maintain. But I taught them how to be entrepreneurs and turn their bodies into businesses. Like I showed them how to turn that shit into LLC. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you're LLC.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Go get your bank account. Get your couple credit cards. You know what I'm saying? Start building yourself up. And I think that's kind of what kept me in the business so long, because you know, we live a certain way. We live the right way. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you might do in this world,
yes, sir.
Ain't what you do, is how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
So there was actually some financial literacy that was a game that was being given to these young ladies,
yes, sir.
Or whatever.
Yes, sir.
They what is it? What is that line in the Players Club where they say, "Make the money, don't let you." Yeah, don't let the money make you.
True.
Talk to me about that phrase, 'cause I've heard it for so long.
Well, you know, like I said, this game can eat you up and spit you out, and if you get caught up in, motherfucker might come in there and say, "Man, I'm gonna give you 2 stacks." You know what I'm saying? And flip you open, and they get used to that, and then they start turning into prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? And then you start getting a bad name for yourself. I mean, like I said, it ain't what you do, is how you do it. Even you kick it with a guy like that, baby, play it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just go for the gusto, because you're gonna cut yourself short. You know what I'm saying? Go on and see a balling ass nigga, let him know you're a balling ass bitch.
Come on.
You on a team of real players over here. Like, I stamp my bitches. Like,
yes,
bitch,
sir.
you are elite. That's what I call mine, elite.
Yes,
you
sir.
better act like one.
I'm gonna beg my bitch not to look in your eyes, nigga. Jesus Christ.
She mess with you, she already game tight.
Listen, man. Talk that shit, Daddy. Yo.
You got a good guy over
You
there.
talk that shit, Big Pimpin'.
Yeah. But I just make sure, bitch, you better have your hair done, your nails done, your toes done. Don't come in here with no big ass, fat ass stilettos on or whatever. The big ass church shoes.
Yeah.
Church shoes.
I don't care what you do. Don't never take them shoes off while you're on my stage, bitch. You fired. Don't never get on your knees. And I teach them, like, bitch, entertain.
Yes,
be
sir.
a dancer and be an entertainer.
It's show business.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, it's about putting on a show, an illusion or a fantasy, as some might say. And if you know, if they're not fantasized by this young lady, they may go elsewhere. And we don't want that, because we don't want the church's money going out the church's doors.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying?
We got to rebuild with that money.
There it is. Nah, respect, man.
There's a lot to go with it. There's a formula to that shit too. Like, you just can't have dancers and people coming in the clubs. Everybody be sitting there looking at each other. So I'm gonna give them some quick game.
Yes, sir.
I think I was the first nigga that started Warren's Girls. My Warren's Girls are better than the strippers. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, my Warren's Girls, it take niggas a little minute to go to the bar and go get some ones. But if they in their face, we got a bad bitch holding them with a sparkler, more like, get all them shit.
Yeah, just to be impressed the bitch alone, nigga.
Hold on, that's some game right there. That's some game right there. So wait a minute, hold on. You had the chick bringing the ones had to be tough.
Genius.
They got to be bad in the script. You know what I mean? And that's all they doing is selling ones and bottles.
This shit is meticulously thought out, huh?
It's a formula.
Woo!
It's a formula.
Teach me how to pimp.
I'm the coach of science.
God damn. Ladies and gentlemen, we're definitely giving you a book deal.
Give you one more.
Let's go.
Einstein was my father. So guess what my name is?
I'm listening, Daddy.
Frankenstein.
Come on.
God damn, talk that shit, Daddy.
Now, Mr. Frank, man. 'Cause at this time, I'm calling him Mr. Frank. He knows something. I want to learn something. I want to learn something. Mr. Frank.
Hold on. I be trying to tell him, man. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
Now, why is a big player like Mr. Frank walking around with a teacup Yorkie?
Oh, man.
Bring him out.
Come on, bring it. Maybe
The
you chill out.
motherfucker's dressed in Fendi.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
And Moschino.
I ain't gonna lie, he's my emotional support, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I got 4 kids, but I got 4 grown-ups now.
Yeah.
And when they grew up, I was like, damn, man, I need something to balance this bullshit out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck how much I cuss a little nigga out.
Yeah.
Tell me what I got to do, he jumping up trying to kiss me.
There it is.
And I'm like, God damn, nigga, your breath stink today. Chill out. He got a little breath mints too, though.
Oh.
So. But
dog got
this is my
breath mint.
emotional support, and the hoes love him.
Huh.
Oh, they love him.
You know, I think that would be a chick magnet off the rip. They see the dog, and it's just like, oh, he's cute.
All right,
And then,
back in your bag.
yeah, he lit. He lit.
But old Boots, I seen old Boots on Instagram talking about why so he done went to Miami talking about he sees so many big niggas with little dogs. I wanted to comment on that. I said, look, that Boots, yeah. The motherfuckers, the magnets.
Yeah.
Magnets.
I'm gonna get
for
me
the
one
bad
of-
ones.
I'm
too.
gonna get me one
White,
tomorrow.
black, brown.
I already got one.
These are bad
Little
bitch from
motherfucker
Mars.
named Django.
Nigga have no big dog.
Nigga got a big dick too.
Big nigga with a little
Big
dog.
Django.
Yeah, he really rock well in a teacup Yorkie bite. Take your ass.
I done see some Yorkies run off Rottweilers before.
Oh yeah, he ain't gonna run up on him, motherfucker. I had to tell him, look, little nigga, you little nigga. He be running up on big shit.
So, you know, gentlemen, this episode is being brought to you by Shoe Crazy Wine. You see what she's doing with the bottle? Make sure you follow them on Instagram at Shoe Crazy Wine, official sponsor of the Ugly Buddy Podcast, triple distilled. It's black owned. I don't drink Hennessy. I drink Shoe Crazy. I don't drink any of those other plate things. I drink Shoe Crazy. Do that thing with the bottle again. Official sponsor of the Ugly Money Podcast. You are the Coochie King, man, and you know the king of the Coochie Club. But what is your next business venture? What can we look for in the future?
Oh man, see you 2 guys next to me, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm teaming up with these guys. This guy right here, we talking some management. This guy right here, he's the movie guy. He's the guy with the brand. I mean, I usually have my hat on, but I just got my little shit. I done figured out how to do the motherfucking
Come on.
shit up.
Yes, sir.
Brought to you by Rose Collection.
You know, let me rock.
Brought to you by Rose Collection.
Yeah, roll. Yeah, I usually rock this on the regular. You know what I'm
Salute
saying?
the Rose for the merch. They came through with the merch game.
Yeah, there you go. Merch game heavy.
Yeah.
But
Heavy.
we getting into the clean diamonds and the gold. You know what I'm saying? We going over to Africa.
Wow.
I'm making some investments. I'm rolling the dice. I'm following.
Brought to you by Platinum Camp Records. The diamond and the gold.
Yeah,
Go ahead, talk that shit.
So diamonds, jewelry,
yeah,
precious stones.
yeah.
That is an area where a lot of black brothers aren't really.
Educated.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Even though it comes from our homelands, and they exploit us, from what I've seen.
Right.
But it's not a lot of us profited off of it.
Yeah.
So I love the sound of that because you know.
But what made you want to get into that though? That's something we don't
Man,
like you
listen,
say
man,
not to. What?
I went to Miami and I spent half a ticket with Alex. You know, I shouldn't even gave him that prop right there. but a half a ticket, 500, boom. You know what I'm saying? And then when I realized like the business of it, it made me want to educate myself. Because I
like
bought
he
a-
taxed you or something.
Ooh, I bought an AP. I'm telling you, I don't sugarcoat shit. I done had my bumps in the road. I brought $100,000 AP from Alex, and I needed to go get me at least 70 back real quick. He wouldn't give me number 50. I spent 100. I ain't had it a year. I'm like, hold on, man. Now what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right. So I just started educating myself and understand the quality of gold, the quality of different diamonds, and you know what I'm saying, and everything. So and I'm still being educated. These guys,
Yes, sir.
put me up on G on a lot of different stuff.
Because what seems to happen is they go to the motherland, they get the precious, stones, and then for the low, for nothing, right? Modern day slavery. Then they sell them to the foreigners, and then the foreigners sell them back to the black man
Like a motherfucker.
for
I
50
want
times the
to
price.
comment on that, by the way. Let me
ahead.
chime in real quick. So just exactly how you stated just now, last year, I want to shout out to the Ashantis. I want to shout out to Alfaji. It's a company that I'm partnered with, which is my international lawyer, Evans. Big up your blood clot self. Went to Africa, connected with my brother over there. Went to the Ashantis and met the king and in Kumasi. No, we touched down in Accra. You're absolutely right, sir. And then we took the private jet, the king's private jet, over to Kumasi. Let me tell you something. The welcome a brother got, they shut down the entire goddamn road.
Wow.
When I say shut down the road, take me to the hotel, take me to the safe house, derobe me, and then put on the traditional African garments, and then take me to see the king. Went to see the king, had dinner with the king. The king did his little sprinkle fairy dust on the motherfucker and said, go thy way. And when I go thy way, Alfaji signed me up, and that's when we got to get the gold. And let me tell you something about the gold in Africa. Africa and Ghana, big up blood clot Ghana. Ghana did $22 billion in gold sales last year. Yeah, so guess what we did? We did a little, and now here is my brother right here who's going to be the CEO and president of the gold shit and the diamond shit, and my brother over there who's Mr. Rose Collection himself. We got some movies coming, ladies and gentlemen. Shit's about to get crazy, goddamn it! Look here, America, come closer now, America. You come closer.
So now, instead of being exploited by foreigners, they can buy these black gems from a black man.
Yes, sir. And by the way, clean gold,
Non-conflict.
woo, daddy, non-conflict, green gold. No bullshit, no blood diamonds, none of that. All organic, all clean gold, America, clean. Now you come closer, America. You know me, you can trust me now. This is Big Daddy Black Bush. You can trust me, America, you can trust me.
Gold, I like it. I know where I'm getting my next chain from. I need one of them ones like you got. I need one of them guys. Now, Mr. Parlay is over there. He been rather quiet. If we could go on push that mic over there. Now, Parlay, we you over there being modest.
Super modest.
Bigg's been telling me about you since I met him.
With a double R outside. Nigga pulled up with a big ass double R outside, creeping up. I said, nigga, you can't creep up in no goddamn double R. Shit don't make sense.
I'm
nigga
blessed.
See you 20 miles away.
Amen, brother.
That's God's double R. I'm just a pilot.
No, that's a lie. I saw the goddamn pink slip. It ain't say God. It says Parlay on that bitch. Lying ass nigga.
Now, Parlay, where does the story begin for you?
Man, I guess I can go back to Duval. I'm from Duval. I probably won't hear it in my voice. From Duval.
Okay.
You know, I'm a OG to Frank age-wise.
Yes, sir.
I know I don't look it, but I'm 56 as of Thursday.
Woo!
just
Talk
passed.
that shit.
God is good. I can say one thing that I know some, just the opposite of that. I ain't gonna get into that, but it started with me and Duval. I did college for a year, did not like it. I was on a basketball scholarship where I had to ride the bench, and I never rode the bench in my life.
I feel you.
No athletes in my family had, so I said, it's not for me. I'm out of here. No more ramen noodles and all that BS. So I went back home, helped moms out, got 2 jobs. I was making damn near $2,000 a week at 18 years old. And I know people that don't make that now. That was 40-something years ago, 38 years ago. I left and went in the Air Force.
Okay.
Where I met my good people, and I got to talk about him because God rest his soul, rest in paradise, rest in power. My brother Clay Evans, Clay Boyne.
Come on, man.
Evans Jr.
We gotta talk about Clay.
Salute the real king. Me and Clay met about 35 years ago. Clay was young. I'm 3 years older than Clay. He had just came to the base, and then we kicked it, and we've been friends ever since.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people in the industry met Clay when he moved to Atlanta. Clay got stationed in, we was in San Antonio. He moved to Cocoa Beach. A year later, I was in Cocoa Beach. Clay got out, moved to Atlanta. A year later, I moved to Atlanta. First person he introduced me to of significance was Jermaine Dupri.
Sound about right.
We've been friends ever since. Come on, man. Everybody that Clay has introduced me to or we've meshed together with and done business with or whatever has still been solid ever since that day. So that lets you know he's a solid guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So big up to Clay Evans and his family. We're going to do a real big this week. Got a lot going on. We got some personal, private things with the family, but we also got the wake and the funeral this weekend at New Birth. So,
You know, R.I.P. Clay, man.
One of the greats. R.I.P. to Clay.
I had it was crazy, man. I had just had a conversation with Clay weeks ago. Literally the day that Boosie interview had dropped.
oh yeah, the bullshit.
I called Clay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I said, bro,
What's up?
talk to me. If you need me, I'm here.
Right.
If you need a platform to set the record straight,
Right.
I'm here.
Right.
And man, that one line or that one sentence turned into a 2-hour-long conversation. Man.
Wow.
And me and Clay literally we just talked, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Vibe.
And his spirit was so giving, bro. Like, a lot of people will try to hide information or hoard information or try not to put you on game. And he was always one of those guys that was like, nah, bro, hey, come on with it. Come get the money with me.
Right. Let's
You
make
know
it
what I'm
together.
saying?
Always.
And, Clay was the glue to a lot of things in Atlanta.
He touched a lot of
You feel
people,
what I'm
man,
saying?
a lot of situations.
And so we lost a great one, man.
Yeah.
Long live Clay,
Long
man.
live Clay, man.
Clay.
Big up to Clay. Like, so you're looking at one of the guys that if you guys have watched the BMF documentary,
Yes, sir.
6 out of the 8 episodes, I'm in them. I told 50, he owed me a check. No, stop. Pause.
Yeah.
No check, 50. Just give me that goddamn Stars door. That's
There it
all I
is.
need.
There it is.
I know what to do with it.
There it is.
So we
Shout
talked
out
in
to Fifth.
2018, me and Fifth did for a few minutes because I had dropped a 2-minute little trailer, BMF trailer, because back in the day, wherever I went in Atlanta and Miami and Daytona and all that, I had 2 big XL2 cameras following me. So I was hosting, and I was getting all the footage. So we're coming with the piece. I'm gonna give you drop a little gem that you guys don't know about. It's called the golden era of hip hop. Okay, back when Ludacris first started out, Chris Level with the pick in the bush, Outkast and Rico Love and the whole Rico Wade and all the people in the Outkast scenario. We got Jazzy Faye and
Shouts out Jazzy.
Yeah, Big J. What up, Jazzy? B. Cox when he first got through here. Well, of course, I told you Jermaine Dupri been a friend ever since. We got some JD stuff. We got some stuff. We got stuff to shake up the whole industry, and we're gonna throw in some BMF stuff. I got about
We
500
got
hours
something
of
coming.
BMF stuff. 500 hours of BMF footage and about 25,000 hours of everybody else. So we
Say
coming
that
with
one more time. People
about
might have missed what you said.
25,000 hours of footage. We're transferring over from beta to digital. So it's coming soon. The tentative name is Golden Era of Hip Hop, ATL, Old Atlanta, all that. We bringing it, and we got it. You know what I'm saying? And as I say, you go look at the BMF stuff. That's a piece of it.
Yep.
Only a piece that they put in there.
Contract being prepared.
Now the question, because they recently dropped the Kanye West documentary on Netflix, right?
Yes.
And so one thing when I was watching this documentary that struck me was the fact that the particular young man, what was his name? Cootie. For Cootie to have the foresight to see this man is going to be something.
He's somebody.
Right?
Follow him everywhere.
Because Kanye was just nobody.
Nobody at the time. Nobody.
In New York. He was going to Chicago, selling beats for $250.
Exactly. And so what struck me was the fact that he saw it that early to the point where it was like,
Gotta be a visionary.
I need to film this.
God-given
I
gift.
need to document this because this kid is going
He's
somewhere.
going somewhere.
And you seem to have the same type of foresight. What did you see in Atlanta at that time that made you want to pull out those cameras?
So
and start
crazy that you say that because me and my girl was talking the other day, just pillow talk. And I was like, babe, remember when I told you that what's his name? Mystical got booed off the stage at what's the thing on in June that they have? Birthday bash.
Okay.
Right? Tip had got into it with not Kameen, what's the guy named Lil Flip.
The flip. Yeah.
I said all this stuff that was going on,
Yeah.
it was just being talked about.
Okay.
There was no social media like it is now. There was no Instagram and all that,
Couldn't
I
see
said,
it.
but we was recording this live, and I was like, what we gonna do with this later on? Because we had a print magazine at the time, okay? Print magazine still wasn't video, but we would take videos everywhere we do the interviews. So I was like, something's got to come of this. Something has to come of this. So everywhere we went, if we went to sit down with Tip to do an interview, we had the cameras. Sit down with Jeezy, we had the cameras. Sit down with Shaka, we had the cameras. Cameras. Footage is life,
that
because
shit.
when you document it, you can always say, here's how it was to those that don't know. That's why I love the fact that they finally released the BMF stuff.
Yeah.
I told 50 this in 18, I said, man, look, you can come get some footage from me. If not, we're going to still put some stuff out. Because I literally was there at every single turn on the positive side. All the street stuff, I'm from that. I left that alone a long time ago. I joined the Air Force, got the hell away from that. Because our hometown, they call it the banger where we hang 'em and slang 'em.
Come on.
You dig? Duval is not a game.
Duval, baby.
Shit gets real, so
Yo, have you got your Engorge yet? All natural male supplement, improving size, boosts libido, and stamina. And no, I'm not paying attention to her because I got that Engorge. So if you really want to handle your business the way you got to handle your business, go to Engorge.com today to get yours. Do that thing again, China Red. Yeah, it's an Engorge thing.
my family, because I had uncles who did it the way they do it out there, who set to pay for that, I had to go the opposite. You know what I'm saying? So,
Smart man.
but the visionary side of it, I knew that we were going to end up putting something together. So now we're going to do a series. We got so much footage. We can't really cut nobody out. I mean, I got Jay-Z when he first came to Atlanta, when he wouldn't even come do parties. We got Jay-Z. We got, I got Kanye. Speaking of Cootie, remember in the docu film when he talked about for like 5 years or 4 years that Kanye wouldn't call him back, he couldn't get no more footage and all that. Right. During that time was when I got Kanye. We down in what's the hotel called? Palms World. Yeah, the Resort Palms.
Yes, sir.
Right there on 15, 16 College. Kanye sitting in the lobby. I'm sitting down doing an interview. This nigga started spitting freestyle. Ridiculous. He said to me, you want me to keep going? I said, shit, yeah, you better keep going. You got it. Listen, sitting right next to me, going in. He took the mic and started going. And then a couple of years later, College Dropout came out. Niggas talk about me so much at barbershop, they forget to get their haircuts. Streets is fair enough. Niggas is square enough. That's a verse that he spit to me. That I have on my video, on my DVD. He put it on the album before it even came out. So I'm like, we got some gems, man. Speaking of gems, I got Jim Jones, Capo.
Wow.
Capo
Capo,
told me he
baby.
was a rapper, and I laughed at him. I said, he ain't no rapper, man. That's Cam.
Capo nice.
That's Cam and them.
Big
You know what I'm
up
saying?
Jim Jones, man. That's my nigga, man.
Jules and all them. You're a rapper. He's like, yo, watch out. All right. That's how he said it. All right. Ballhead. I said, this nigga Capo.
Went crazy.
Lil Wayne. We come in the hallway of the hotel. Same hotel upstairs. This is the first black-owned hotel, by the way, on South Beach. They ended up selling. The group ended up selling, but it was black-owned at the time. So we go down the hallway, and we can smell. They told us to go to the left, but Lil Wayne was to the right. He was to the right. We could smell him. We all the way to the room. He in there lit as a sitting up at the table. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Cup. Back then, before they made lean famous, he had the lean cup sitting right there.
He kept that cup.
Smoking, rolling, going through the magazine. You know, my magazine at the time, he flipping through it. And we just blasted. He came so hard. I'm talking about 8 Ball and MJG.
Shouts out my OGs.
Juvenile.
Juvie, baby.
Man, when some of the best stuff that you're gonna see, man, when we go down to Miami and they're doing the interviews with Baby and the whole Cash Money when they bought out Inner Circle Studio, the house. I don't know if I've ever been there in Miami. Yeah, man. Everybody know, but yeah.
Circle House, man.
Come on, Circle House.
man.
Circle House Studio.
man.
Inner Circle's a group.
Yeah,
so
man. Inner
so
Circle,
Circle House
man. Shout
Studio.
out to my niggas, man.
Man, shout out to, they laid out the motherfucking Winnebagos. First time I ever seen a Winnebago to open up into a house. You know, stretch out when you stretch that motherfucker out. It's a house now. Man, we in that motherfucker with Baby and them kicking it so hard. I'm talking
Shout
about
out
the
to
whole
Baby,
weekend.
too,
All the
man, my
producers,
nigga.
Manny Fresh, Jazzy, all everybody there. We kicking it. And a man named Jeff Panzer. Y'all better write this down if you don't know anything about video, the music, anything in Universal Music.
Yeah.
Jeff Panzer was the man back then. He said, I babysit. He said, I get paid to babysit a baby called Baby. This nigga told me, he said, look, what you guys are doing, we understand it. I don't know what they're doing nowadays, these heads of the labels, but Jeff Panzer supposedly is at the top now. He was director of creative videos and stuff for the rap game.
Yeah. Right.
All this kind of stuff, man, is like gems that you really want to take and
So
just run with.
what not to cut you off,
No,
what
no.
platform you say the golden era of hip hop is it that you said?
Not done.
Not done, but what?
But I have distribution. Honestly, I'm blessed and I have good people around me.
Okay.
From Amazon Prime, from Tubi, Vudu, Roku, Sling, Redbox, Fandango, you name it. Got movies on there now, actually.
What's a couple movies? You was just telling me about a movie from the that was out already on
right.
Prime and all that. Give 'em
Intimate Confessions.
Intimate Confessions.
Shout out to Celeste, my business partner, writer, female writer. When I say female writer, no slight to men or women. She is a beast
Monster.
with the pen.
He
Ill
showed me
pen.
some John, then that John.
Ill
Crazy.
pen. So Intimate Confessions is about a group of people get together and they tell their intimate confession. All of us in here got an intimate confession to tell. Something that was life-changing, sexually or betrayal. So in this particular case, it's 4 people, and she formed a support group, and they start telling their story. You can't judge them, just like alcohol abuse or drug abuse, but with intimate confessions abuse. if you will. That's out. That's on Fandango, Vudu, Amazon Prime, all of them. Amazon Prime, Tubi, you name it, we got it. We got Intimate Confessions 2 done already. We've shot this in the last year. And when we go up, the lights go up, it takes us 5 days to produce an entire movie. 5 days.
Hey, man.
I got you.
Now, Oprah Winfrey, I throw that name out there because she has a chip on her shoulder, and that's why she's so rich. Something happened to her when she was young. Do y'all know about it? She was abused as a child.
Right.
My third movie that we got coming out is called In This House. Remember the old adage, what happens in this house stays in the house? Family molestation and incest. We about to ruffle some feathers. We about to tell some truths and some people going to be talking. The movie, and I'm not saying it because it's mine, I read the script before we said we were going to go forward, or the idea, and my stomach was churning. I'm damn near teared up, grown as man, holding back tears. And so we at the table read, man, I'm talking about the movie is so serious. I walked off set 2 or 3 times because it gets that serious. This one's gonna turn over some, Kleenex gonna have to be the sponsor for the premieres because they're gonna be in there crying. I promise you, men and women.
That's all I
One
say.
guy stood up who was in the movie and said, "Bro, I don't know, man. I tried to hold it back. He's actually the culprit, but he never should see his face in the movie. But he's actually the beginning. He dies off. He said, man, I was molested when I was 7 to 10 years old. Grown man stand up telling us this like, we ain't asked for it.
Right.
No, you wouldn't see it. The nigga 6'7", 290. Crush a motherfucker with one hit.
Yeah.
I hope he was molested by a female.
Yeah, he probably was.
Hey, man, I got one thing to interject, and I got something to say, man. Shout out to my brother, Fifth, man. Shout out to 50, man. That brother, I had Ox, God rest his soul, from Delhi, Lennox, the original Jamaican Dandada. That's my, my artist, was signed to Platinum Camp Records, and Fifth wanted to do a project with him before he went up to Canada, and Fifth called me up to his office, and Fifth had me sit in that office, and Fifth lay out the whole infrastructure of the game. Same thing you just said, Ugly, about niggas who just give niggas who just give niggas the information and don't cuff it.
Yeah.
50 cents, roll this shit out. I was sitting as this man in office soaking up fucking gems, and I gotta say, the trajectory of my company, Platinum Camp, is his fucking vision, and I wanna say salute to 50 Cent, Curtis motherfucking Jackson. That nigga from New York.
Realist.
That's a real nigga. I'm from Brooklyn. He from Queens. This nigga gave me the whole gem. He said, Biggs, get the fuck out of my office. Go shoot the fucking movie. Come back to me. I'll distribute it. I love you, Fifth. You're my nigga. I don't need nothing from you, nigga. You're a rich nigga. I'm a rich nigga. And you the fucking truth. Big up your blood clots. You hear that?
Well, there's an interesting thing about 50 Cent is he was able to successfully transition after rap. You feel what I'm saying? To reinvent himself.
Springboarded.
Yeah, because some of us some guys only get one chance. They only get one. You might only get one song, let alone one career, and then have If not, he might be a bigger film director than he ever was a rapper.
Hey,
now.
listen.
You preaching some truth right there.
You know what I'm saying? And so for him to be able to make that transition to another business or whatever is remarkable in itself. So, he's all respect and love to 50 Cent, man.
I just want to talk about one more thing since you told me
sir.
about my path. So what I did was I have some bigger things going on, and I don't like to pull my own coattail, but
Man, talk that shit.
I have a movie called Couture that's coming out.
Okay.
I've been working on it since 2017. You guys heard of the movie The Notebook?
Yeah.
Cult classic. Blow with Johnny Depp.
Classic.
Him.
Classic.
John Q with Denzel.
Him.
Classic. Classic.
Face Off with Nicolas Cage and
Him.
John Travolta.
Classic.
There's some synergy there, and the name is Nick Cassavetes. Look him up. Google him. Everybody out there in the Google world, Google him. He's a hell of a director and writer. He actually is a day or two away from being done with finishing up or enhancing our script called Couture. Black Swan in the vein of high fashion. See, Black Swan won an Oscar.
Oh, wow.
So
Facts.
Nick saw the script, Couture, my partner Sean Glover, big up to Sean Glover. He wrote this script and we got it to Nick. Nick signed on as to come help him finish writing it, and now he's going to direct it. And it was a $20 million budget when we started. I'm the first executive producer to put up a coin for that movie in 2017. First person to get a check when they cut the check
Come on.
in a couple of weeks.
Let's get it.
Pop it.
And Sean for writing. So Nick is like, you guys are gonna be so happy when y'all see this. We got offers we got a bidding war going on right now for the movie. Now the budget is 40 M. It was 20.
Come on. That's why the Rolls Royce is outside, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
it is. Yo.
Can I say one thing?
Go ahead, baby.
Go ahead,
Man,
Frank.
y'all was on 50, and I've been inspired by Parlay, and I've been inspired by 50, by 50 as well. 50 has been a real inspiration to the game, from the music game to the
movie
film
game,
to the movie
yeah.
game.
TV
And I'm talking about
Factory,
I
TV show.
watched this guy come
shit was
from
crazy.
nothing to something. You know what I'm saying? But I also watched 50 be a bully.
Come on.
I watched him be a bully. He
wasn't nothing to play with. He
He
still
wasn't
ain't.
nothing- he wasn't nothing to play
He
with.
still ain't nothing to play
New
with.
York
He was
gangster
very,
shit,
he was very creative with his bullying too, and he got rich off his bullying. That's where his wealth
Love
really
that
come from.
nigga,
Yeah.
man.
So I was just bullshitting the other day. You know what I'm saying? I pulled out my 2 Ari cameras. I had my ski mask on.
Yeah.
And I had my little homeboy. He had a ski mask, so I had a bad bitch. I told him, put the ski mask on, bitch, and hold these cameras.
Come on.
And I challenged 50 to a shoot off, to a shootout. Shootout. I got something I'm working on. I want to just challenge, not good sportsmanship.
Yes, sir. Yes,
But
sir.
I want to challenge 50 to what he's been building with those series, those stars, and all those platforms. I want to challenge him. I might lose, but at least I got in the ring with him.
Yeah,
How much
yeah.
money you
You know what
putting
I'm
up?
saying?
How much money you putting up,
That's
Frank?
the thing.
How much money you putting
I
up?
don't know how much his film made. I don't know.
Listen,
but I want to
America.
get his attention. You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? Because
Yes,
I
sir.
love what he's done with the game. But he also, he's very creative, and I like his chess moves.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. Come on, man.
I'm challenging 50 to a shootout.
Come on.
Come closer, America. America.
So
America, come closer.
I gotta learn.
I'm
some
challenging you
things.
50 to a shootout.
Look, I gotta learn some things because my audience on the podcast is very. We all young brothers trying to make it. We all young brothers trying to get up, and you know what I'm saying. And the only way, if you find somebody in a position where you want to be at, you're gonna ask them some questions so you can get there.
Damn right.
There you go.
Damn right.
So-
close mouth, don't get fed.
Mr. Parlay, if I have a documentary that I feel like is very entertaining and groundbreaking, I used to do this thing called the slap contest.
Which one?
I seen it.
I
That
used to
shit
do it
crazy.
all over the country. And our videos would go viral, tens of thousands. I probably done hundreds of millions of views over the past couple years. So much, it got so popular and so big that the Russians kind of incorporated it and they made a whole thing about it, right? But but I was doing slap contests 10 years ago.
Sport now, right?
But I got the footage too of when we got it out the mud in the club of the slaps. Yeah, and so if I have this documentary or this footage, what would be the best way for me to get it out?
We gonna put that motherfucker together.
It's a honestly that you basically have what you need because we are the IP, meaning the intellectual property.
Yes, sir.
For those that don't know, if you got your own IP and you own the rights to it, I think Shaq told me this a long time ago. Big up to Shaq, good friend, been knowing him since he was 14 years old. I'm dating the hell out of myself, but he was Shaq was in San Antonio when I was in the Air Force. But anyway, the beauty behind having your own footage and owning it is the distributors need you. You don't need them.
Big fact.
It's already
And
shot.
that's the first thing I need to realize myself, that they need me, I don't need them.
You don't need them. They
Talk that
now,
shit.
Don't let them
Talk
pimp
that
me.
no pimping. We are the money.
I like that.
We write the
We are the
checks.
money.
They
Yeah.
just hold them.
Come on.
When we're trying to go pick them up. Okay. So what you do is you put out snippets. Little 1 minute teasers. They call them teasers in the movie world.
Okay.
Tease them here. Tease them there. Put them on your show. Bring the, some of the people who might have been involved with it. Just one or two. That's the history of it because
Yes,
you
sir.
started it.
Wow.
We didn't know. I didn't know about it.
Yes,
I just
sir.
see the strip clubs. I thought you were talking about the strip clubs. I saw them kind of over at Kamal's and 21s and different places like that. So, but I would say basically start putting your snippets together. I would do 5 or 6 of them. One of them gonna go viral. Hell, all of them might go viral.
Yes, sir.
Let one go viral and watch what happens.
So you're an artist, an actor, an activist, whatever you do, come to the Ugly Money Podcast and tell your story. You can be a special invited guest by texting the number right here. Let's lock in your interview. Let's tell the world what you got going on. Over the past 90 days, we've gotten 30 million views on YouTube, 50 million views on social media sites. It's time for the world to know about you. So make sure you text this number so you can come on the Ugly Money Podcast. And you get to meet China too.
There's a company that's called Click. You need to get at me. I already signed up with them. Same thing you talking about, snippet. They pay a lot of money. I got you. But I already told you we going to put that shit together because we got distribution from the aggregator. You ain't got to worry about all that. Listen, man. Ladies and gentlemen, come closer now. We got Ugly Money in the room with a big platform. We got Parlay over there with with the biggest, the El Grande, the Almighty. We have Frankie Coleone, Mob, Coochie, Pussy Coochie all over the place. We got Daddy Biggs in the house. Listen, let me tell you, listen, man. We got billions of dollars in the rooms. I'm pushing trillions, fuck billions. We got trillions of dollars in this room right here, America.
He talking about them. He ain't talking about me. I'm just trying to.
He got his own cup, got it. Let's get this money, America.
Speaking of
Follow
this,
us
so
on Instagram, America. Let's get this money. Come on.
you got the game. You got the game already. What Biggs is talking about, 1,000% true. Those companies that are out there will pay for even those snippets. So what you got to do now is go to work, still behind the scenes. Take those footages, put you together a couple trailers, a couple teasers, 30 second here, whatever platform it fits on, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, and watch. And what you do is you create a page for that. That's that page. That page is called the history of what is it, slap? Yeah. History of slap, open slap.
This shit crazy, man.
Man, you started the original slappers, the original clappers.
That's boy, we about to start. All right. Oh, look, you give me too much game. I'm ready to get to it right now. Hey, man.
Yeah, man.
That's a beautiful
Feed it to
thing,
us,
man.
listen, man. So,
You know what? One thing I respect about my brother Biggs is he always wants to bring greatness together. Yeah.
He does.
What I'm saying?
I appreciate him for that.
I met this young man about 2 years ago. Didn't know who he was from a can of paint. I just know he had a big ass personality. And I said, you know what? If a man is that confident in himself, I need to be confident in him.
I'm about to say.
Let me say something.
And if he's that confident in himself, if I can get him to be confident in me, then goddamn it, some things gonna shake.
You gotta turn some money over.
And so, man, we've been rocking ever since, brother. And I appreciate you, Biggs, man.
No, fuck that. I appreciate you. You want to know why, America? Let me tell you something, America. Now you come closer now, America. You know me. You can trust me, America. You know me. You know me. Let me tell you something, America. I came down here to Atlanta. I ain't know nobody in this bitch. I moved the company from Philadelphia. Shout out to everybody in Philadelphia. Shout out to Gilly the Kid, my nigga.
Cassidy.
Shout out to everybody in fucking Philly. From fucking Rambo, from everybody, man. Everybody in Philly, salute goddamn Philly, man.
Yes, sir.
When I came down here, man, I ain't know nobody because I thought that in Philly I'd peaked in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Meek, man. You know, before Meek got on with Ross, a week before that, I was negotiating with him because I wanted to sign Meek because he was fire.
Yeah.
And me and him meet up right there at Fridays on right on Fridays, man, where Allen Iverson always hang out in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Presidential Boulevard, you know what I mean? And me and Meek sat in the truck, you know what I'm saying? And I tell Meek, I'm going on tour. I'm going to get some bready. You know what I mean? I'll come back. Tell me what you want. We going to get it popping. He's like, yeah, OG, da-da-da-da. He did a record. He did a record. I got a record with Meek on Platinum Camp Records, you know what I'm saying? And Meek did the record. Didn't charge a fat nigga a dime.
Okay.
Didn't charge me a fucking shout out to Meek, man. Yeah. Didn't charge me a dime. You hear me? And when I come back to fucking Philadelphia off tour with Barrington Levy, shout out to old head Barrington Levy. OG.
Yeah.
Shout out to Barrington Levy. We doing some big shit too. When our blood clot come back, me fucking Rick Ross.
Your twin already signed him,
My
huh?
twin.
He thought Rick was him. So yeah, he signed
a nigga and Meek was gone, man. But listen, man, I'm proud of you, nigga. You put Philly on your blood clot back.
Yes, sir.
And you show the world. You see, I grew up in Philly, man. I'm from Brooklyn, you hear me? But Philly raised me. I've been locked up. I've been shot up. I've been everything up. I've been rich up in Philly. So I respect Philly. Philly's my city from my city.
Yes, sir.
I mean, shout out everybody in Philly, man. Shout out North Philadelphia, man. 26 and Dolphin, you already know, man. Shout out the weed spots in Philly. Shout out Star Streets in Philly. Yo, the blood clot know enough ganja move in Philly. Yeah. Big up Philadelphia. But you know what I mean?
Yes,
I want to
sir.
say that, man. And as I said, when I came down to here, I ain't know nobody, man. I don't know nobody, man. I went to the Ugly Money Summit. You know what I mean? And I don't know the nigga. I know the nigga. The nigga said, you, nigga, get on stage. I said, nigga, me? He said, yeah, you. I went on stage. Nigga ain't know me. Nigga didn't know me. Right. And from ever since, that right there, because I always was a rich nigga. When I was fucking 20 years old, I had $20 million in cash under my bed in Nike shoe boxes. You hear me? Nigga didn't know that. But a nigga saw a real G, and nigga said, come up on stage. And ever since I took this nigga number, I ain't pay a dime, nothing, no nothing. Yo, ugly, I need to be on. Come down, nigga. Sweet. I'm on. Listen, we promoting the Ugly Money Summit. We coming there. Listen,
7th through the 9th.
April
America.
7th through the 9th?
7th to the 9th. Ugly Money Summit. Let me tell you something.
Like that.
I'm going to come down there with a bag.
Hang out on the east side of the atrium.
Yeah.
April 7th through the 9th. April 7th through the 9th, the Ugly Money Summit. April 7th
Memorial
through the
Drive.
9th, the Ugly Money Summit. We at the atrium on the east side. Salute to all the people. This is the 7th annual, 6th annual.
Hey, man,
we be going a lot of years. Salute to everybody. April 7th through the 9th, Ugly Money Summit. Talk to him, Biggs. Get in there. Yeah, Frank, I appreciate you, sir.
Let me tell you something, Atlanta. And I'm gonna announce this shit right now. Now, Atlanta, I'm a rich nigga now, and it's what it is. It's what it is. And Parlay is my business partner, and everybody know Parlay. And Parlay, when I came to Atlanta, Parlay was a nigga who be like, you lonely ass nigga, I'm taking you out to the strip club. Now, it freaked me out when I went to the strip club because Parlay ordered wings at the strip club. I couldn't get it because I'm a Philly nigga. Why do they have wings? Why they got food and pussy juice? Pussy juice was skewing everywhere with the goddamn chicken.
Tastes good.
Now, he said he tastes good.
I don't eat chicken, but I had the shrimp.
He had the shrimp, I had the wings because I'm an original Negro.
Yes, sir.
And the pussy juice on the wings. No, I'm fucking with you. The wings was amazing, so now I get it. Now I'm an Atlantilonian or
Big up
whatever
the
the fuck
Spliff
it is.
Star. Spliff
So
introduced
big up
us.
Blood Clot Spliff.
Blood Clot Spliff. He in
Big
town,
up
too.
Bumba Clot Buster, my nigga.
Yep.
Big
Spliff
up
in town
Flip
right now.
Mode. Big up Bust, salute, nigga. You know I love you, nigga. Big up Spesh. Big up my artist,
gonna be in the
Foxy
summit.
Brown.
He's
Shout
gonna
out
be
to
in the
Foxy
summit.
Brown.
Special. Shout out
Family. Big up, Spence.
Listen, big up Spesh. And Frankie, you the motherfucking man. Frankie, we gonna put together a crazy deal for Frankie. He gonna get his book deal, he's getting his movie deal, he's getting all kinds of goddamn deals.
I just want him to do
We
my
gonna
next
run it
chain.
up.
I want one of them.
Movie, baby. We got
Hey.
movies.
Got
Movies,
movies
baby.
coming, baby.
Hey,
Movies
man,
on top of movies on
We
top
not
of
fucking
movies.
around.
Before we get out of here, man, Because, I mean, it's so much game and so many gems that have been dropped and there's so many more to go. We got to let the folks know where to follow you at, where they can tap in, where they can, see more, learn more. You know what I mean? We'll start with you, Parlay, and let them know where to catch you at, my brother.
Official Rose, ROSE collection is the brand. Men and women apparel.
Salute for the merch. Not to cut you. Salute for the merch. You came and blessed everybody with merch. Rose, salute the merch, Rose. Salute for the merch. We appreciate you so much.
Just official Rose collection on all platform, on all social media platforms, and the website as well.
Yes, sir.
Jalen Rose rocking the Rose.
Come on.
Okay. Wu-Tang is on tour rocking the Rose.
Come on.
Shouts out to my man Capadonna, to my man You God, my man Jizza, my man Inspector Deck, and of course Buster and Spliff, man. See, Spliff is my brand ambassador.
Yeah, he carrying that shit on his
So
back.
Big Spliff called me out to the concert when they was on tour with Nas and Wu-Tang and said, look, bring all you can bring out to Lakewood. I went to Lakewood, them niggas was fighting over the Rose stuff. Yeah. Next thing you know, Capadonna winning at the next show. The Jizza wearing it, Inspector Deck, and then the guy who created the Wu-Tang logo, the DJ, was rocking it. Yeah. At the LA, the bowl in LA. Come on, man.
Congratulations, man. That's amazing.
I'm shooting a
God for the
documentary.
Rose because again, I am the curator. It's God's brand. I just want to make sure that we give people their roses now because when they're gone, when your family, your friends, and your loved ones leave you, you don't know that they give you roses. And I'll tell you what the rose stand for. ROSE. Real, outstanding, solid, and encouraging.
Come on.
Nice. Yo, man, this brother gave me, cause we shooting a documentary down in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Jamaica, crazy documentary. You know what I mean? Jamaica Uncut. You know what I'm saying? We doing a deal right now with Parlay too, with the BMF thing he talking about and all that. He gave me a crazy ass John to bring down to my man, Beanie Man, and my wife saw that shit. My wife say, Beanie who? Beanie what? This is mine.
Well, Biggs, let them know where to follow you at, brother. Let them know where to follow you at.
Everybody know where to follow me.
Yeah.
Man. Listen, man.
America, come closer. I love you. This is Fat, Sweet, Juicy Bombay. Follow me at Platinum Camp Records.
PLATINUMCAMP Records. You know what I'm saying? Big producer, Daddy Biggs. Grammy Stepper. Big Blood Cluster. Big Stepper. Big Stepper. Big Stepper. Platinum Camp Records, baby.
Love, brother. And last but not least, Frank Coleone, man. Let us know where to follow you.
My name, Frank Coleone. Leave the R out. It's not Corleone. It's Coleone. COLEONE with the underscore. You'll see a white G-Wagon as my little picture, whatever. But yeah, I got several cars. And let me say this now.
America,
you cannot have the Rose without a triple R.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
So y'all see me in a triple R
Let's
with
go.
a Rose, and it's a solidified, certified stamp.
Well, I need y'all to bring them cars out to the summit, goddamn.
I'm pulling out some toys now.
I'm gonna pull out mine. Y'all pull out y'all.
Pulling out some
We're
shit.
gonna pull out some shit.
Hey, ugly money, my car too stupid for Duval. Like, I gotta get that motherfucker out of this.
Yeah,
That
man.
motherfucker's a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna flatbed that motherfucker.
Yeah. That's how you got to do them. You can't put the miles on them cars like that.
Hey, I need me a.
And get them to drop them off.
I need a warehouse. You got a warehouse?
Drop them off.
You got
I
enough
look
room?
a mile from the goddamn venue and drive it in.
You got enough room for mine?
Yes.
Put that motherfucker right behind mine.
There it is.
The
There it is.
biggest.
I
Listen,
remember you said that now.
April.
I got it on camera.
He did say that. He got to bring it out. He did say
I was
it.
just finna say
We
for a
bring in a whole
warehouse.
bunch of
Listen.
R's.
I was finna say for some money.
The biggest. April 7th through the 9th,
Yes, sir.
the Ugly Money Summit. April 7th through the 9th, Ugly Money Summit. April 7th through the 9th, the Ugly Money Summit at the Atrium. Salute, my name is Biz. Just here, we appreciate everybody doing what they do. Parlay, we appreciate you. Frank, we appreciate you. Biggs, we appreciate you. Thank you for coming.
So, listen, I'm giving out a fucking deal. No, I'm giving a fuck. Listen,
I need a hosting job.
America, me and Paulie gonna put up some serious money. We gonna sign somebody down that biatch.
Somebody getting Duval.
We gonna sign a nigga that and
No, fuck that. I'm bringing
somebody at the fucking summit.
I need a hosting job, ugly money.
You hired, nigga.
Somebody,
I just want a chain.
Send him my picture. I don't care.
Brandon. Deal with that shit. Listen,
We need to fly you.
America,
tomorrow.
America. Somebody that comes to Ugly Money concert summit, their life is going to be changed. Now I'm trying to tell you, America,
and that's the purpose.
we're going to change a Negro or a neglet life.
Hey, Ugly.
Yes, sir.
I see a lot of these summits taking artist money. I hate that shit, bro.
Yes, sir.
I hate it.
And one thing about we never did.
We don't do that. We want to get some artists and push them to that next level.
Yes, sir.
But you got to be talented. It's
Gotta
some
be.
bullshit out there too,
For sure,
man.
for sure.
So when you spend your money, you bringing that bullshit.
Yeah.
Just know it's bullshit.
Well, you know, brothers, the reason that I started it was because I got signed in 2014 by 8 Ball and MJG.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're my OGs.
Wow.
Yeah. Jazzy.
Come on, man.
Oh my guys. Yeah.
We
yeah.
need your story, bro. We need
That's
this
another
story,
story.
bro.
Stop playing.
And so, and I remember how hard it was for me, even being a signed artist, to navigate through this industry.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I want to be better for the next generation than that generation was for me. You know what I'm saying? And Ball and G was the first persons to pour into me to teach me something, because I was just a chicken with my head cut off running around the industry before them.
Yeah.
And so when I made the platform, I said, man, we are, if I can't do it exactly like I say it is, I ain't gonna do it. If I say I'm gonna give you a 20, it's gonna be 20. If I say I'm giving you a 25 or 30, it's gonna be exactly. If I say I'm taking you to Boosie, I'm taking you straight to Boosie. And so that's one thing we've always done, is stood on our word,
Transparent and stand on your word.
and really open the doors to some guys, man. But listen, man, I appreciate y'all, man. We gotta get out of here, boy. We got so many goddamn
Brought
gems.
to you
man.
by Black Sheep Tequila.
Black Sheep Tequila.
Brought to you by Black Sheep Tequila.
Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast
Let's
with
get
Daddy
this
Biggs,
money.
and Paulie.
Ugly.